Hey everyone, long time no see! Welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for still being here and still watching videos. I know it's been a couple weeks since I last posted, and it was a goal or like a mindset at least to post every Friday. And now I think it might have been like 3 Fridays that I haven't posted, but really I haven't posted since I've gotten back from my Europe trip. And like that's for a lot of reasons. It's hard to like readjust back into the hustle and bustle of society and what life is. But I think this video is good because I need to be like, one of the reasons I want to make this channel is to just have somebody real out there that's like honest and raw about feelings and about how life is and everything, and how it's not all sunshine and rainbows. I've been back for a few weeks now from Italy and traveling abroad and everything. And yes, like I'm so blessed, I'm so grateful, I'm so fortunate, yada yada yada, but it's not easy. Like the transition back into a normal life or into a day-to-day or a 9 to 5 or into a routine is like kind of really depressing, and it's not something I've felt for roughly 3 months. I mean, I was living my best life and I was going slow. I had no pace. Like it was just everything just happened as it was. I went with the flow and it was the time of my life and I was at so much peace with myself, and now I'm back and everyone's like, oh, do you know where you're gonna work it? Have you found a new job? Are you gonna make time to come see us? You haven't called us since you've been home. Here are these standards that you have to meet. You were gone for a while. You have to do this now. And it's like, it's a lot. It's like, I feel like someone's just dropping a rock on my head. They're like, oh, well, now you're standing under the boulder. You better catch it. I've talked to a lot of travelers who also kind of feel this way when they come back from traveling for a while, and they're like, it's almost impossible to feel good once you've settled back into that environment quickly. You experience all this bliss and this culture and this freedom, and you learn about other people, and like you just flow, and it feels so good, and there's no expectations of you because you're just doing life. And then you come back and now you have to work and you have to pay your bills and you have to catch up and you have to make people happy, and it happens really quick. There's not an adjustment period, and it's just been hard. It's been really hard. Like I got back and I was like, I'm not gonna work yet. I'm just gonna like leave it until the new year starts. I'm gonna go visit my friend's little brother for his 21st birthday. Yeah, let's go on a road trip really quick. So I went to Kentucky and Cincinnati, road trip back. I was like, okay, we're home. Let's jump to Chicago and see Grandpa real quick. Jump to Chicago, see Grandpa, bring in the new year. Now I'm back. I'm not traveling anywhere now. The new year just started. I gotta work. I gotta make my place here. I have to make ends meet again. I have to see people that haven't seen me in a while that expect to see me. I have to go from point A to point B. I have responsibilities. I have to learn new skills. I'm like just back in this rat race where you feel like you have to hurry everywhere and you don't even know where you're going. And it's like, man, it just like, that doesn't feel good. You know, when I first came back from traveling, I was in this euphoric period where I was like, nothing matters and life is awesome, which it is, and nothing does matter. But I don't know. I remember sitting on the train when I got into Miami and I was just like, I don't want to lose this feeling. I don't want to get caught back up. I don't want to forget all these things I realized I was taking for granted. I don't want to get lost again. I just want to feel like this forever. And here I am, sitting in my room, trying to figure out where I'm gonna apply to work this week, what my schedule's gonna be Monday through Friday, who needs my help with different things, because now that I'm back, everybody needs me, right? Now that I'm here, everybody's like, doesn't know how to manage without my help, which is fine, but it's like, crazy, it's all at once. This is where anxiety comes from, is it's looking ahead and thinking you don't have control over all this stuff. And if there's anything I learned from my travels, it's that I don't want control. I don't want to look at the time anymore. I don't want to have a plan. I want to be in this flow state that I was in, and I got really good at it, and I still think I'm really good at it, but I'm starting to get pulled in directions, and I don't know how to deal with that again, because I don't want to go back to that life. I don't want to go back to busy. And it's okay, there's nothing wrong with that, but I just realized life is better when it's lived the way that I just experienced it, and not the way I lived before I left in October. I'm just gonna try to find that balance in the middle of the busy. And it is really crazy too, because I went to church this morning and the exact message from the pastor was, you're gonna lose righteousness if your life is surrounded with chaos. He's like, if you're living to be busy, and busy is your identity, and people are saying, how are you? Oh, busy. And you're like, what do I have to do today? I don't know, just this list of things, and you don't take time for the stuff that matters anymore. He's like, you're gonna lose yourself, you're gonna lose your faith, and you're gonna lose your highest potential. And I see that completely. I felt like I was at my highest potential when I was traveling, because I wasn't busy and I was just in the moment, and all I had was love and gratitude and support, and I was just having the time of my life, and I had no worries. But now there's stuff to worry about because I'm home, right? There's stuff to do because I'm home. There's a list that I have to get done because I'm home now. I gotta pay this, I gotta work here, I gotta drive here, I gotta call him, I gotta see her, I gotta wake up at this time, I gotta go to bed at this time, I have to get like this done for my vehicle, I have to take my dog to the vet. I don't mind responsibility. I'll load my plate with responsibility. When I was in Italy, I was there for a work exchange. I was covered in responsibility, but it was different, and it was grounded, and it was paced. And now it's just like, I just don't want to go backwards. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I haven't been here for a few weeks because I'm trying to figure out how to stake the Kelly I found in Italy while living back in North Carolina and being surrounded with directions to go in. I don't know where to go from here. And it's okay to not have a plan, and it's okay to not have answers, but I'm gonna post another video update to tell you all how I've dealt with this post-travel, post-euphoric, if you want to call, I don't want to call it depression, I don't think it deserves that name, but kind of low, and this like plateau of joy. I want to keep you all informed, you know, on how real this is, though, you know, because too, it's like, even though life is happening for me, it's not against me, it's great, my experiences are great, my home is great, I'm happy. I'm also so changed in the fact that I feel like I can't relate to people. To this point now, I've witnessed so much, and I've felt such different feelings, and I've seen so much, and I've experienced so much that people aren't really understanding why I feel different, or why I'm having trouble, or why sometimes I just don't want to talk about stuff. I don't know. I don't care if I'm understood or not. I just wish like the pressure would lay back a little bit. It takes time to fall back. I don't want to fall back into a routine, but it takes time to, I guess, reconform. It is normal to feel like an outcast when you come back from a place or journey or adventure that has completely changed your life for the better. But you cannot let that phase you and get you down. You just have to reconstruct the person you are on this path now. And I'm gonna start doing that for myself. And I want to share that with my YouTube channel on how I'm gonna do that. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm gonna take today and the next couple days, now that I'm sitting here and I don't have any spontaneous road trips coming up, but I'm just gonna like take this time to really understand what I think I need from myself day by day going forward, to have back that joy and euphoria that I felt when I was in Italy and when I had first come back to the States. It's really important to hold on to those feelings, because those are the things that we search for. That's like the whole thing that we search for in life, is that joy and happiness. So to be able to find that, to be able to lock it into my life, is this new goal of mine. And I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out how, and I'm gonna tell you all how I did it, and hopefully it'll help somebody, especially other travelers out there, because there's a lot of people who have traveled way more than me, and I'm sure they come home and they are just in a dark place because they're like, now what? I mean, I know me, I'm like, where do I go next? I have to go somewhere. Like, what flights are cheap right now because I have to get out of here, and nothing's even going wrong, you know? But, really what it comes down to is I developed a new lifestyle for myself, and now that lifestyle has pumped the brakes for a while. And I have to readapt to my current lifestyle before I can go back to that one. Or if I can just bring that one to me, figure out how to manifest that. But I don't have the answers. You know, I don't know the way the world works. I don't know my path in life. But this is me figuring it out, and this is me just talking to you all about how it looks glamorous, and just because you can't see what I'm carrying doesn't mean it ain't heavy, you know? I hope you guys stick around, and I hope you like and subscribe and keep following, because I'm gonna be Kelly for everyone. You're just gonna see me raw, exactly who I am, what I'm going through, and yeah, I'm a girl who has a time of her life, comes back, hits a little low, and then gets right back up again. So until I get back up again, see you next week.